Are you ready for a nerdy basement? Let's check it out. So anytime you're doing a basement development, it is really nice to have a side entryway. It's not necessary, but it does prevent all the trades and everybody from walking through the house and kind of bringing dust and stuff like that. So in this basement here at the Riverdale basement development, we're lucky enough to have a side entryway. And we are gonna make this process as easy as possible for our clients. And as we walk down the stairs, we're going to watch our cameraman and make sure he does not fall down the stairs as well. So like I said in the intro, this is a nerdy basement, and it's a different basement development, and I'm excited about that because to me, I love personalized basement developments. So anytime you're developing a basement, do whatever you want. Don't worry about resale and all this other BS. Life is short, enjoy your freaking basement and do what you want. And that's why I love and respect these clients so much, because what they're doing down here is they're gonna be nerding out. They're gonna have a couple computers here for gaming and for office work and, well, mainly gaming. And this whole space is gonna be totally created by them. And I just can't wait to see how they have it all set up. This basement has more Cat 6, so this is what Cat 6 is, just like this, than any other job we've ever done out of 300 renovations per square footage. There's like 10 Cat 6 cables down here. So if that's not nerdy, I don't know what is. So let's walk on through. So we got the blue cables here, that's Cat 6. So again, like I said, computers are gonna be set up there. And we're gonna have a slat wall, white oak slat wall, beautiful wall. There's gonna be a gym here. So when clients are, they're like, you know what, I've been gaming long enough. Let's jump on the treadmill, let's lift some weights. They're gonna have this here. And they're also gonna have a TV on the wall and all that kind of stuff. And before you go, well, where's the couches and where's the TVs? And oh my God, like the resale value of this stuff. Hold your horses, we're getting there. Come on through here. This is gonna be a barn door, because you gotta have the barn door backing up there. And don't hit your head on the light, people. And you're gonna enter through a wicked, awesome theater room. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna have cabinets running all the way down through here, down low, and up above, big screen TV, massive TV. And it is gonna be a projector screen. So the whole thing is gonna be just a massive, awesome theater room. And we got up here, we got some backing. Very important to have backing and plan out where the projector is gonna go. And also very important, people, don't forget this when you're doing a projector, put a pass-through system. Very simple to do. You can grab some back lines from Home Depot and some glue, and you don't have to be a plumber. It's actually very simple. And that's what we did there. We ran that pass-through system all the way through and all the way through there. So it looks fantastic. Right here, dual barn doors, and we're gonna have a whole whack of shelves in there. Client's gonna have like a mini fridge, and they're gonna have just whatever they want. I mean, popcorn and chips and all the kind of candies and stuff, and maybe some board games and whatever else, and just tons of storage. Because whenever you're doing a basement development, you gotta think about all the stuff that's in there. Either you're gonna donate it to Goodwill, or you gotta find a spot for it. So think about storage, and that is something that we're gonna do when we're designing your basement. We're gonna say, hey, listen, people of the YouTube, do you need storage in your basement? What are you gonna keep? What are you getting rid of? And then that's gonna go into the plan, right? So that's what we have in here. We got a little storage room in there, so nothing huge, but it is gonna be functional for our clients. And then as you walk in through this way, we have the bathroom. So this is where the bathroom is, and yeah, nothing too crazy, but it will be one of the standard kind of priority builders basement development bathrooms, which is a higher quality bathroom. And we're gonna have a custom vanity right here. So whenever you're choosing a vanity for your basement, you can go cheap with the pre-built vanity. You can go as cheap as about 600 bucks. I do not recommend doing IKEA. IKEA is cheaper than that, and it's just garbage. It's pretty much cardboard holding up your sink. Don't recommend it. But anyway, you can do about 1,000 to 2,000 bucks for pre-built. If you do custom, it's probably more like 3,000 to 4,000, because you're gonna do quartz, you're gonna do undermount sink, you're gonna do all these custom drawers and cubbies and all that kind of stuff. Toilet perfectly centered between the vanity and between the shower pan. It is my pet peeve when I see builders have the toilet too far from the wall or off center or anything like that. That is that way when it's off center because it's poor planning. It's just that simple as that. This is going to be perfect. Shower pan in there. You don't have to break the bank when you're doing a basement development, and clients aren't doing that in this one. They went with a shower pan versus a tiled shower, and the walls fully tiled. Every time we do a basement, we do fully tiled. We don't do tub surrounds. We don't do tile acrylic surrounds and all that kind of stuff. And the reason why we don't do it is, for one, they're known to squeak, they're known to leak, and they just look like crap. So we like to do things that look great. So yeah, coming in through here, we had a kind of an interesting situation with the water shutoff valve. So the water valve that shuts off all the water going into your house from the city. This was actually extended to about here. So you'd be walking in this room, kind of like, you know, walking the edge of the high-rise building or tripping over top of it when the power is out. So we decided, you know what, we're here anyway. It's not a big deal to bust it up and just move that back, right? So a little bit of planning with the city, and you got to call them and coordinate and all this kind of stuff. But something else we did is we got rid of all the crappy fittings that were on there before. So these fittings are all new. And before, it looked like there was like 10 separate plumbers coming through with all different fittings and all this kind of stuff. And it just looked like, well, it looked like the basement's probably going to flood the next year. So we got rid of that, fixed that up. And yeah, now we got this functional furnace room, tankless hot water unit, HRV, and you got some room for storage, you got some room for maintenance, and that's always something to look for whenever you're developing your basement. And these little small things, when you're planning on developing your basement, like the Riverdale basement development here, we can fix them. Why not? We're gonna have our trades here. We're gonna have our carpenter, electrician, plumbers, and all these things. If you got stuff throughout the rest of your house and you're wanting to get that all taken care of, wait, develop your basement with priority. I guarantee you're gonna absolutely love it. And yeah, so that's the Riverdale basement development. It's gonna be nerdy. Clients are excited. The first thing they said to us is they're like, we want to nerd out. And I'm like, yes, I love it. So yeah, and I can actually just speak to our clients. They found us through social media. They watch us for years. They watch us develop like tons of basements and renovate kitchens, bathrooms, and all this kind of stuff. And they can watch the process from beginning to end. That built the trust. They've seen all the happy clients. And they said, you know what, Priority Builders, we want to go with you. And I guarantee at the end of this basement development at the Riverdale basement, clients are going to love it. They're going to preach to their friends and family, and they're definitely going to be giving it a nerdy thumbs up.